Welcome back to the Weekend Edition. I'm Dr. Kingori. Our subject tonight is voter registration, and you can also get in touch with us on our social media handles running below your screen right now. And our guest on the show tonight, she has been labeled the best performing senator on the floor, and she's here with us to help us break down the subject. Senator Beatrice Elachi, ladies and gentlemen. Sana on the show. As you see, it's not quite my style. Niko na Mwakenya because she carried an encyclopedia. And I'll go straight into it. What's your take on the antiques that have been out here and about? Hizo za watu wasikule, watu wasingie kwa butchery. Who has the right to do that?
Well, it depends on the regions. For me, I would say every Kenyan get out there, get a voter's card. But at the same time,
okay,
if the region has decided they cannot eat, unajua mimi siwezi ambia walio wasikule. Kwanza wataniuliza kwani kwanza kwa kilio arishukulia hata amini hiyo so mimi Mluya akule lakini aende achukue kura. Ni haki yake.
Maana hiyo word play hapo. Akule lakini aende achukue.
Kwa sababu we have to eat.
No, these people are evil-minded. Sijamaanisha hiyo kitu mnafikiria.
Sijamaanisha hiyo ati kwanza Waluya tufanyangi hiyo. By the way, we are very moderate. Na hii kukula hii ingine mnakulanga vibaya hivyo. Lakini hii ingine Mungu amesema upate chakula. Na hata Mungu akajua huko si rahisi upate njaa. So that is why. So yeye ana haki yake, asubuhi akiamka afungue kinywa aende achukue kura. Hiyo ni sawa.
What's your input in the voter in getting people to register as vote? Hata wewe umekataa kupika?
Well, sijakataa kupika. Yes. Manake first of all, voting is your right.
Okay.
Yeah. To get a voter's card is also your right.
So as drinking
and
eating, isn't it?
It is also not a must. But ask yourself, if you do not take that voter's card now,
okay,
and then you are waiting in 2018, you'll be number one complaining things are not working. Yet, you are not part to bring that change for things to work.
There is the issue of you not voting is also voting.
Well, yeah, of course. And there's one.
Yes.
We are now saying, take the voter's card.
If I was by there calling the shots, I would have it very simple. I know Kenyans ni watu wa last minute.
Of course, yes.
Yes. The deadline is 14th.
Yeah.
Ukiambia watu inaanza 13th. Everyone will show up and register. Yes.
Na wataitisha holiday.
I install this whole month hapa.
And they will ask even for a holiday. To go and take.
A holy communion.
Yeah. But you know the most sad thing, Kingori, is that we have now rushed all of us again, as you say, yet for the whole year, voter registration is continuous.
For the whole year?
For the whole year. It has been there.
The previous whole year, IBC have been conducting the voter registration.
Yes.
So I would show up at an IBC office, na wasifikirie ni pombe nataka kukunywa.
Yes.
Oh, really? And how about the debate that we had recently about the manual backup for the elections?
For me, this manual and electronic thing, and it's just to identify that this is Beatrice Elachi.
Beatrice Elachi.
Yeah, this is just to identify. When I walk into a polling station, identify me. And from there, I go back to a manual system where I will tick my ballot manually. I will weka kwa sanduku manually. I will walk away. In the evening, when they start counting, do they count electronic? No. One, manually. When you're sick, you have either two alternatives. You look for a friend to give you blood, or I'll take you to an ICU. Before you die, Kingori, I'll take you to an ICU where you'll be treated, isn't it?
Okay.
So there are many, everything, God created an alternative. That's why we have the sun and the moon. And when we are in Kenya, when it is night, somewhere else is day, but he knows why. There was an alternative of not making the whole world that you are at night, it's night.
Oh, now it makes sense. I had the leader of opposition akisema Jubilee walikimbia usiku. Sasa
wao wanaonanga Jubilee mchana na wao wenyewe ndio wanajiona usiku na ni makosa. Kila mtu ako na haki ya kusema venye wanasema. But in the end, I believe it is for us Kenyans
Yes.
to change our destiny, to believe in our destiny, to believe in our country. And I like Trump. I know many people hate Trump, but one thing I love about Trump, he's going to make Americans believe in their own country and love their country first.
Okay.
Even though Americans love their country, yes, but more and more, that is one thing he's going to instill. Love your country, regardless
you do
of
realize,
what.
You do realize that Trump and Miguna could mean the same thing.
Now that he's a president, yes, and Miguna has not become, they don't mean the same things.
Ouch. Now, how are you guys dealing with, how do we ordinary Kenyans, such niulize kama mtu wa kawaida, how do you deal with the propaganda? Because there's the issue of some youth are scared to go register as voters because actually there's word that ukishika hiyo kitu, dhambi zako zote zinatokea hapo. So the police will come looking for you.
Na mimi najua vijana wetu wengi wameogopa hiyo, but the best I could say is kama wewe umekaa miaka 3 years and you have never you did something but 3 years down the line uko sawa, why should you fear? It means you have moved on. So even that police who is looking for you,
dhambi is gonna expire date.
Of course, yes, hata kwa God zina expire.
And so to mean that hawa watu wanaogopa story ya kwenda kushika,
wasiogope,
ngeta inatokea hapo usijui nini.
But anyway, this is for IEBC. Polisi akitaka tena fingerprints, atachukua fingerprints the day utakuwa na hiyo shida. But this one is purposely for IEBC.
How many languages do you speak?
I can speak comfortably Kiluya,
okay,
comfortably Kikikuyu. I can do Kikamba.
Kikamba, okay. Okay.
And then, yeah, Kiswahili na Kizungu.
So you are both the opposition and the government.
There were no any other person from that side that voted for Gava.
No, I don't mean like that. I mean like you are a cocktail of all those in those 4 languages.
Yes.
Find one to give Kenyans the reason why they should come out and register to vote.
Adwaito damoda either mume mkoe kura.
Sasa tufanyie the same thing you've said,
yes,
in the same language na accent ya Kiluya.
In Kikuyu?
Yes.
It won't work.
It will work. It will work. You speak both languages.
I will just say in Kiluya, abandu befu. Yes. I can only say in Kikuyu. Abandu befu, murule, mubukule ikura yao.
Yes, that's the actual wording. That's the actual wording, but we want there. Najua puta mnataka mkuje
mkuje. Oh, hiyo. Hiyo si kwa Kiswahili sasa.
Yes, but sasa in Kikuyu.
Woi.
In Kikuyu.
And I to that one Kingori it won't work.
Mkuje mchukue kura.
I mix with Kiswahili.
No, I'm trying.
I can only mix with Kiswahili a bit. If you want it to work. And I to munafaa mchitokeze mchukueko hii kura. Hii kura ni maisha maku. Yeah, it won't work.
Nice try.
It won't work.
Come out and vote, but see juu ya kukula or anything. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now, that has been nominated Senator Beatrice Elachi on the show tonight discussing voter registration. And before I sign out for this show, I have something I feel that is really important to talk about. We've made fun of police officers on this show several times before, in a good way, lakini, in a good way. And on Thursday night, I had an experience with 4 police officers that really touched me in Naivasha. It's a very long story I wouldn't talk about right now, but I would like to give a shout out to officers from the Naivasha police station, Boniface, there's Nganga and Nicholas Kogo, and also an officer called Makori. He was their driver. It was an act that I was so touched. Ushaiguzwa mpaka unaona polisi akifanyia kitu poa unasikia kumpea 50 bob, but anakufanyia kitu na feel huwezi muafford. That was a classic. I was so touched, and I hope that our police officers can keep up that spirit. And on that note, that's it for the weekend edition. See you next week. My name is Dr. Kingori.